So, sorry about last night. This is the table that broke. So my dad put it together. He was trying to be helpful, and he did not really put it together correctly. So the whole end on this side bent and fell forward and everything fell off it. I just didn't have enough time to get a new table set up. So we decided we would wait till today. So I'm sorry about that, y'all. But we are going to make this pretty thing today, since we didn't get to make it yesterday. So, y'all, it's hot in here. So we're going to be doing, see this pretty gold frame? We're going to be doing red and gold and black and gold. You could also do red and gold and white and black. You could do red and black and white and black, red and black and black and red, any of those combinations. Because this is the sign. So you can see the sign has red and black, white and black, and gold. So the reason I made this sign is because I wanted it to match this. Look how cute this ribbon is. You see that? So you can see I have pretty much the same trees on it. So that's where, so our inspiration was this little ribbon. So then we just built around that. Okay. I think it's sturdy now. We had to take some parts off. It was very exciting. Maybe not that exciting. Like maybe too exciting. Yeah. Alright, so I cut all of my mesh at 34 inches because we're going to do the Woodland Ruffle. I really like to do the Woodland Ruffle when I have like these border edge mesh, especially if I have two different ones, because what's going to happen is they're going to really look great against each other. It's not a kit, but I worked out a new kit today, so hopefully we'll be listing it before I go to the retreat. It's really cute. It is kind of a gold, silver, and tan Santa. It's a Christmas kit. Okay, I'm going to open the ones on the bottom. I don't think I have enough that I could make this into a kit. But all the supplies are on my website. And we are working on new sign and ribbon sets. I know we're kind of running out. How awesome! 3 wreaths sold in one day. Isn't that awesome? Hello! Alright, so we like to put it upside down. So this is the nice side, right? Which really, it looks the same on both sides. So we roll it up 3 times. Flip it around. Roll it up 3 again. And then gather down the middle. And I mostly just use my thumbs to push, kind of push, and then use my fingers to make sure it's gathering. Okay, so it looks like a little bow tie. I want to put it so that my curls are up. If you put it the other way, you can't really see the curls because they're down. So we want to be able to see it. And this black table over here is the one that kind of fell apart last night. I'm really that. Yeah, thankfully, Builder Bree fixed it, as David called you. It is, right? I like this black. I love this edge mesh. This is my favorite right now. This little. I know, the gold frame, right? You can't what?
It's there, I'm missing my Rice Krispies treat.
Oh, yeah, she likes anything with sugar. Bella has a sweet tooth. Okay, so we got the two together. Oh, and I did cut just enough to do the bottom. So I want to do, and I don't think we've ever done this with the Woodland Ruffle, but we're going to add another ruffle. Just the little 8-inch, only on the bottom. So, these are the 2 ribbons we're going to put with this one. So see, it has the red with the gold, black and white, because of course we have the black and white truck. Tree. It's not a truck. Alright. So fold this in half, pinch in the middle. Get our little edges going. Then tie it on. Now, I really like this gold, so I'm just going to kind of tuck them so it almost looks like a little embellishment there. Okay. Remember, you can spread these out when you're done. But I want to make sure that I don't have big, huge color blocks. You fold the corners and then roll. I'm trying to picture how you do that. Can you send me a picture? Because I'd love to show people how it works. Alright. What are they doing over there? Did you hear them? Alright, so see how cute that is? Now it's like curl, curl, curl. And there is enough, so we have 2 rolls of mesh, right? It's mostly used, there's a tiny little bit left on each one. Not a lot. Okay. I know, isn't that ribbon pretty? I like everything is glittery. How can you not like all this shiny, glittery fun? Okay. There we go. So straight up the center. Doing our little gathering. So I'll tell you next week when I have the retreat, I'm going to go live Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday and Thursday, there'll be a recorded video for you to watch. So that will be, where'd I put it? Oh, over here. Me too. Just 1 roll of each. And I'm using pretty much the whole roll because I'm putting that extra curl in. If you wanted to have more of that, you could cut these at 32 inches or 30 inches. I just like to have a longer ruffle, so that's why I cut 34 inches when I do the Woodland Ruffle. Okay. And I am not cutting off any of this wreath frame because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And then we're taking the pearls. Oh, good God. That scared the crud out of me, y'all. Oh, I really hate it when that happens. When you begin to roll, you flatten the 2 corners like an arrow and then roll. Okay, I'll have to try that. All right. Sorry, y'all. It's the people next to us. They have a security company. And apparently they just set their alarm off. So, sorry about that. That was loud. Bye. See you tomorrow. It is. This is pretty. Right? It's very sparkly. Oh no! This scared me half to death. Can I zoom in on the ribbon tails and explain how I do it? Yes. Let me do it on the next one, okay? Look how glittery that is. Okay. Go. So just straight up the center. See how I'm pushing it? You remember how when you were in grade school and you would take the paper and you would like fold it over even back and forth and you would make like a fan? So it's the same exact concept. So if you ever did that when you were in school, same concept. You're just doing it with mesh. Did y'all ever do that and make the little fans with the paper? Little paper fans. There we go. Alright. It scared me too. I know, right? Oh, people. Thank goodness they turned it right off. Yeah, the alarm went off. That scares me. Alright, so straight up the center, making that little gather. So the next time you're doing this ruffles, just think about that paper that you used to make paper fans. Alright, now let's kind of zoom in a little. Okay. And let's look at how I do. There's one of each. One of the black and red and one of the red, or the black and gold and one of the red and gold. One roll of each. Okay. So what we do is we take our ribbon tails. They're both cut at 12 inches. Okay. I fold it in half. I make a crease right along this line. And then when I open it back up, I can see that crease so I know where to gather it. So I'm gathering it the same way I gathered the mesh. And then I take my hands and I run my hands underneath it and it makes that curl. Because these are wired. Alright, then you put it on. So tie it on 3 times, then I'll tuck my little thing. Then I'll just take these and pull them out front. Now at the end, when you're done with your wreath, then you just pull these separate like that. Kind of fan it out. Does that help? Yeah, the small curls are 8 inches. And I'm sorry, I decided to do that last second. And so I did not tell my girls. So, Mary, the Zooms are on Mondays and Fridays. And then there's some in the design group as well. Okay. And inside the Facebook group and on Kajabi, the numbers are listed so that you'll be sure you have the right numbers. You don't have to be on Facebook because we also, all of our training is in Kajabi. The Facebook group, we mostly share our lives and stuff. But Kajabi is how we, with emails and texts, is how we communicate. And all the training is off-site. It's not on Facebook. It's on Kajabi. Which Kajabi is just a teaching website. Good. I'm so glad that helps you. Let me bring it back up a little. Make sure you check Kajabi where you signed up, because you're going to get the most information there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? What a pretty combination. Awesome. Yes, the great thing is if you ever want to rewatch one of my videos, they are forever on YouTube. I don't know what I did in my hand, I scratched it. So you can always go back and watch anything that we've done live. It is sparkly, right? I like it. I like sparkle. I like sparkle. It's very glittery. I don't think you can be a crafter without liking glitter. Right? Okay. I wish you could get this mesh in the UK too. And I wish the shipping wasn't so bad to over there. I tell you, one of these days somebody's going to figure out how to open a shop over there. Do you go back and watch constantly? That's good. Oh no! Ooh, diverticulitis. A hanger for a straw wreath. Yes, I can do that. I just have to figure out where my straw wreaths are. We'll have to do something with a straw wreath. And then I can show you how to do a hanger for it. Okay, we have 2 left on the bottom. Oh, so Sezzle is only going to show up when you go to checkout. It's not going to show up until you go to checkout. And you have to hit this little drop down thing to make it show up. Like it's like an option. It'll give you options. Yeah, my mom's had that a couple times. It's not cool. Yeah, the stuff sells out quick. And it's honestly hard to get quantities of stuff now. We get as much as we can, which is not always as much as we would like. I would like to make everything a kit, but we just can't get that kind of quantity now. Okay. But I do have quite a few planned. I know. I wish I could open a shop over there. I would bet you could, because the suppliers are not in the US. They're either in China or Korea or Taiwan or, you know, one of those places. Because if you opened them in the UK, you could open them all the way across Europe. Really. Okay. Yeah. So we're only going to do the extra curl on the bottom just because there's not enough left to do it on the top. You volunteer to go over to Europe and find a place? As soon as I can afford that, I'll get right back to you. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be so awesome. That would be fun. I want to go to Europe. I've been to Germany, but that's about it. I've been to like every island that starts with Saint. But that's it, outside the US. Okay. Oh, did you find something over there? Okay. So put this one in. Isn't this frame pretty? It's so pretty. The wreath frame is just the 15 to 24 inch. All right, so we got the bottom done. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so we're gonna open up the top. And then we'll put the ties on the, or the mesh on the top. There we go. I know when y'all saw my message last night, it was not this table that was broken. I would die if my cobalt table fell in half. That would just, oh, I would really stress out. Retreat in Europe. I don't know if I could accomplish that. That'd be a big feat. I would like to do a retreat on a cruise. Wouldn't that be fun? A retreat cruise. Oh, I know. We'll have more. We'll have more retreats in the future. So don't worry. Okay, so when you put it on the top, make sure you're not squashing the bottom, because boy does it want to. And we're not going to put those curls on the top, just this and our ribbon. But we'll crisscross our ribbon. So a little bit different. Oh yeah, we have a whole video on different frame types, and in that I show you how to make your own wreath frame with pipe cleaners and a Dollar Tree frame. So yep. You can also buy these tinsel ties to make it. I use these because they're much faster. And I also like the elevated wreath frame. So you can see this wreath frame, it's elevated. So the inside is up from the bottom. So that's why I use these. It doesn't mean you... Oh, I know. Yes, I will be making a bow. Doesn't mean you can't do it if you don't have this kind of frame. Right. So. But the places I sell my wreaths, they really like them pretty large and fluffy. So, we aim to please. I like them nice and big. And a lot of these go to my house, so yeah. Because Mama Sue wants them before I can even think of putting them somewhere. Hey, thank God you have videos to watch, right? Because then it's not like you're stuck, it's like you're hanging out with us. lots of people who kind of get confined to home. You have a hard time with bows. Bows are like bicycles. Once you've gotten it, once you get it, once your hands get it, you have it. You have it forever. You're not going to forget it. And really, it's like an aha moment with bows. If you're struggling, use a bow maker. There is no shame in using a bow maker. Absolutely none. Yeah, you want to see the sign? That's our sign. See, it has the gold. Y'all, we're listing a whole bunch of new signs this week. Some really cute ones. If I'd thought, I would have brought the gold and silver Santa up here to show you the sign for the next kit. Yeah, I have a video on how to put the Easy Bow Maker together. Please watch it, because if you don't do it correctly, it's not going to work right. You have to use this little dowel. You have to use it. Put a little bit of glue in there and hammer it. I mean, smack it hard. You're not going to hurt it, and then it will stay together and it won't come loose. Okay. You have to really hit it to get it in there. And if you glue it, it'll stay in there. It will stay. Yeah, on the video I even hit it with a hammer. Because that's what you have to do. You have to hit it with a hammer. Okay. All right. So that little tiny dowel, what it does is it holds these two dowels in place. So you see these two dowels right here? It keeps those from coming out. So no matter how much you stuff in there, it's not going to come out, because this is like a tension. It's like a tension dowel. That's what it does. So if you don't have that, there's no guarantee that those aren't going to come loose. That is its purpose. Okay. All right. Yeah, I love my Easy Bow Maker. Yeah, I glued it and I haven't had to touch it since. And I'll tell you, I struggled with my first one, and then I met Lee, and she told me the purpose of that little dowel, and then she gave me a little dowel. Hello, we want to come see you in Italy. And once I put that little dowel in there, I never had another problem. So very, very important. Very important. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. There's links. Hello. Al, can you throw out the links for the mesh for Connie? Alrighty. Hello, I'm doing well. How are you? Okay. Thank you. So this bolt cutter is called a Knipex. It's Knipex. It's a little bit pricey, but I'm gonna tell you what, this thing is a workhorse. It will cut through anything. I cut all kinds of stuff with this thing. Sometimes you have to invest a little bit more in something. I can cut almost as much with this as I can with my, you know, my flower cutter. So, yes. My ribbons are cut at 12 inches. I like to see my mesh. So I cut my ribbons a little bit on the smaller side. Although not totally small. When I first started, I cut them at 8 inches, and then I went to 10, and then I went to 11, then I went to 14, then 13, then 12, and settled there. So that acorn wreath I did in my design group. Yeah, it's if you look up Knipex, let's see if it says anything else on it. No. It says 7132200. That's all it says. I think it's on my influencer shop. Yep, that's it. 7132200. Comfort grip. Yeah, you can get it at Lowe's. You can get it on Amazon. Pretty sure I have it in my little influencer shop. Okay. You see how pulling these out against each other just really helps to make them stand up and have that nice little, gives the mesh a little personality. Whoop. Yep, they do have them. I think that I got mine at Lowe's, but I know they have them on Amazon. Huh! You're shopping while you watch me create? Well, I appreciate that. I thank you. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Last two ribbon tails. Can you send out the links for the ribbon as well? I especially love this little Christmas one. If you're in my design group, it's right in the design group. All of the videos are on Kajabi. Go. Oh, look how pretty that is. Look how full that is. That's a nice full wreath right there. See, and because we did that little curl on the bottom, it's not like black, red, black, red, black, red, because we kind of spread it out. It is a big wreath, isn't it? All right. Woo! Okay, let's... Double wreath. Do you mean the kind where you attach them front and back? We can do one of those for sure. Yeah, see, this is the red with the gold polka dot. Okay. Alright, so we will dovetail it by just cutting towards that edge. Fold over and cut towards the edge. Let's do 10 inch tails. Awesome. Okay. So 6 inch, that's really my favorite. I like to do 6 inch loops. It's kind of a really good number. Let's do three. There. So this will be our base part. Okay. So you know there's no rules that say you have to do 2.5 inch, 2.5 inch, then 1.5 inch. You can do whatever you want. You can put 1.5 inch on the bottom. You can put 2.5 inch. You can do whatever you feel like. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to put 1.5 inch. So we did 3 at 6 inch. Now we're going to do 2 at 6 inch. There we go. Okay. I thought that looked a little short. There we go. Okay. Alright, and let's do I really like this one. This is like all glitter. It's like all glitter. The mesh was cut at 34 inches. Okay. So this is a 3-2-1. All that means is 3 loops, 2 loops, 1 loop. Now we're gonna, let's see, put our trees on. Now, actually, let's talk about this for a second. If we want our trees to all go the same way, we're gonna have to be very intentional with our tails. Okay. So let's go to 5 inches. 5. Okay. 5. Okay. And I am going to twist that. So these two look fine. We're going to twist them on this side. Just a moment. All right. So I just take it, I go right at the dowel and I twist them over. So twist, There we go. Now our trees are all going in a uniform direction. Okay, now, if this bothers you, what you have to do is trim this off, flip it around, and put it underneath that one. Okay, so on top of the 3, 2, 1, we're just going to do a 2, 1. I tell you what, phones do not know what wreaths are. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm trying to put wreath in comments, it'll say raft, it'll say reef. You know, like at the beach, reef. It's funny. Okay. Ooh, I like that glitter. Alright, so we'll get one of our large zip ties. And a pipe cleaner. I don't know if I've ever done a Chinese New Year. What do you do for it? I'll have to look it up. Okay, so we just want to get it started. Just so it's not going to come out. Then reach down, pull them out. Yeah, reef, that's the one I get all the time. Uh-huh. So you can see where that indentation is from the bow maker. You want to hold on to one side. Okay. Make sure. I like to kind of pull my tails down just to make sure they're in place. And the other thing I really like to check a lot is to make sure that this is in the middle, because it's hard to pull it up or down. Uh-oh, you didn't get a notice today? Okay, so put that in the back. Just make sure everything looks good. Yes. All right. Tighten it as much as I can. Yeah, I watched Christmas Story. Okay, so pull and twist. Let's break that bow. When I say break the bow, I'm talking about breaking it from being stuck in the center. See how this one is kind of way down here? I want it to be up here. So I've got to pull and twist it to get it in the right spot. Okay? Because they'll move. There we go. Aha. Okay. You see how you can pull it and put it where you want. My mat is a 36 by 24. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, this ribbon. This ribbon is pretty. All right, get our little tails going here. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Oh, I like this bow. Alright. Alright, so we have our sign here. I don't really feel like putting it in the middle. I want a bow and a sign. So you don't always have to put it in the middle if it's a 10-inch. Alright, so we're going to take our 26 gauge wire. What about Jeepers Creepers? Okay. Go. So we will take our sign, use our little hole punch. We're going to punch a hole in the top and the bottom. And all of our round signs we have in 8-inch, 10-inch, and 12-inch. And we just came out with a whole new series of 6x12 signs. We sure did. And we have some ovals to list as well. So unfortunately, it's not a kit. I'm sorry. But it is in my shop. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Aha. My little weaving needle. Alright, so we've got our sign, got our wire. So see, when I put the wire in, I double it up. And I twist it at the bottom to make sure it's not going to come loose. And then I put it in this weaving needle. I just thread it like any needle with my wire. I just pick a spot and I go right down through my mesh. And I just pull it through to the other side. It's not going to hurt the mesh. There's tons of little holes in this mesh and it's not going to hurt it. Then I just tie it around the frame. It didn't come with the tension hole, or it didn't come with the little peg. You know, there's a number on the bow maker. Call that number and tell them what's going on with your bow maker. You can order at shop.hardworkingmom.com. Just S-H-O-P, hardworkingmom.com. Okay, so got that one. Let's just plop it right through. And the great thing is this 26 gauge just kind of disappears into the background. So you don't really see it. It just kind of disappears. Thank you. Yeah. I know, I wish it was a kit too. It's pretty, isn't it? I wish I could make everything into a kit. If they would just load up the trucks that are waiting by those ports, maybe we could make things a kit. Okay, so now I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and I'm just going to go around where the opening of the mesh is. We have a kit, but I'm getting ready to list another one. Do y'all want me to go grab that sign so I can show it to you? I can go grab it. There. So now we just kind of refluff our bow just slightly. Just make sure we didn't knock anything out. I like all these tails. Oh! I love that! Oh! Everything on there good. Look at that. I am obsessed with this ribbon. I'm obsessed with it. So the bow has, what I do is I put, I put a pipe cleaner right in the back of the bow, and then I take this pipe cleaner, and what I'll do is, you see how there's a little, opening right here in between the mesh? I will push it down on this side and one on this side, and I'll tie it underneath. That's how I attach my bow. All right, let me go grab that sign. I'll show it to you. Right, Bella? Okay. I designed this today. Alright. So this is going to be the new kit. How cute is he? Oh my gosh. This is one of our designs. This Santa with the gold on him. And then the mesh has gray and tan, and then a silver mesh with a silver frame. And look, I'll show you some of our new signs. We got all aboard Santa Express. Then we have this train one. Wait, that way. Let it snow. Silent night. This one. I know it's springy, but I like it. Candy cane. What does it say? Candy cane lane. Isn't that pretty? So I also designed this Santa in gold and rose gold. So I haven't put the sign out yet. Yes, this will be a kit. But this will be one of the first designs that I list as a sell, this Santa. But in different colors. So, yep. All right, y'all. I'm so glad you learned something in every video. Thank you. I know, I love vintage Santa. Isn't he cute? He's gonna be so cute. The ribbon is like the tan burlappy color, and then it has silver in it, and then we have several silvers and some gray, so it's gonna be really pretty. It's gonna be really pretty. All right, well, I hope y'all have, oh yay. No, you are not the only man that watches. We actually have a man that comes to our retreat. So, and we have a couple men in our group, so I promise you, you are not the only one. Okay? All right, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys for sure on Monday. And if I have time, I'll try to come live and show you what all's in this new kit. Okay? So y'all have a great weekend. I'm very glittered.